basically exercise 4.3 is based on quadratic inequality. Exercise 4.3 is based on quadratic inequality. Now, what do we mean by quadratic inequality? It means that when I'm going to simplify my question will have inequality sign first thing, and there will be a term of quadratic of squaring power. The squaring power term will be there. Okay, that's why we call it as the quadratic inequality. So that will make it quadratic inequality. Okay, अच्छा. Now how to solve this thing? तो पहली चीज आपने ये करनी बेटा कि first thing is that try to keep your x square coefficient in positive form. आपका जो कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर होगा उसको आपने पॉजिटिव फॉर्म में रखना है ताकि आपका जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो आसानी से आप उसको वर्कआउट कर सकोगे. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट कि आपने उसको एक्स स्क्वायर का जो कोफिशिएंट है उसको पॉजिटिव में रखना है. पॉजिटिव में रखने से क्या होगा दैट यू विल ऑलवेज हैव दिस टाइप ऑफ ग्राफ. ठीक है. सो यू विल ओनली बी वर्किंग on this type of graph. You don't have to worry about okay if it is a reverse graph or a maximum graph, then what we have to do. No, you don't have to worry about that thing. Okay, that's the first thing. Secondly, ax square plus bx plus c lesser than 0. You know that this is a general quadratic form and I have written that it is lesser than 0. Okay, so it means when I'm saying it is lesser than 0, what will happen? Basically, whenever I say okay, it's a quadratic graph, so quadratic graphs are written in this way: y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, any value of x when I'm going to plot it, I will get any value of y, right? Over here, it's already given that ax square plus bx plus c is lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means the value of y will be lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means it will be below x-axis. Okay, it will be below x-axis. So when they are saying lesser than 0, it means everything between curve and x-axis will be marked. Everything between curve and x-axis will be marked. Right? Now, for instance, this is x1 and this is x2. So it means your final answer, which is of x, is greater than x1 and lesser than x2. It is greater than x1 and lesser than x2. Okay, so this thing, it is representing this one. For instance, if I have made it in this way, this curve value is greater than 0, then what will happen? See, again I am making a curve, and this curve can be in this way, like in this region, or it can be in this region, or it can be half in this region and half in this region. It can be anywhere. It will not make any effect on my question. Okay. For instance, this is my curve. Now what they are saying the value of this curve is greater than 0. Means the value of y of this curve is greater than 0. And greater than 0 means above x-axis. It is above x-axis. So I can't go over here because it is below x-axis. Above x-axis means now between curve and line, which is x-axis line, if I will draw it, it will be going something like this. or it will be going something like this one. See, like this it is going to go, right? So it means if this is my x1 and these are my x2 values, and these values, like values of x are represented by this points and values of x are represented by this point. So what will I write? I will write that for this one x1 x1 is like middle value will be x, okay, and then x2. So the value of x is greater than x2. एक तो मैं इसको ऐसे लिखूंगा, and value of x is like lesser than x. ठीक है, अब यहां पे एक चीज का ख्याल रखना है बेटा, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट ज्वाइंट वन, तो कोशिश करें कि इसको मिला के मत लिखें, इसको अलग अलग लिखें. In the joined one, you can write them in a continuous form, but in the non-joined one, आप ये कोशिश करें कि इसको connected ना लिखा जाए. इसको कैसे लिखेंगे आप? अलग अलग लिखिए. x1 is greater than x, ठीक है, यानी ये x1 है और x की वैल्यू सारी, या इसको मैं ऐसे, और x is greater than x2, ठीक है, इसको इस तरह से लिखो. So that would be much better. और जो कंबाइन वंस हो, जो कि नीचे जा रहा हो, उसको अगर आप कंबाइन करके लिख लो तो उसमें कोई इशू नहीं होता, राइट? सो दिस इज द बेसिक ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 4.3.